Yo, quick heads up before the hype train leaves the station. You might have heard an Ethereum giant just hit Nasdaq. Not yet. But here's the real story, and why it still matters. Consensus, the $1.6 billion company MetaMask Infura is preparing an IPO, lining up JP Morgan Goldman Sachs. That's not a listing today, but it's a statement. Wall Street is opening the door. Why is this huge? MetaMask is the wallet most people touch when they touch Ethereum. Infura is the backend that keeps tons of apps online. If that stack goes public, pension funds, hedge funds, ETFs can buy shares in Ethereum infrastructure without touching tokens. That's mainstream access. And the timing. Regulators have been slowly building a framework. We've seen green lights for crypto ETFs, clearer compliance lanes, big banks getting comfy with digital asset custody. An IPO here could be the bridge between crypto rails and traditional capital. But let's keep it real. Equity, ETH. Owning Consensus stock isn't owning Ethereum. IPOs can get delayed, valuations can whip around, regulators can still move the goalposts. If this happens, it's historic for Ethereum's plumbing. Less number go up, more infrastructure gets funded. So, does this make Ethereum the Apple of crypto? Maybe the better question, does an IPO make ETH the backbone of global finance, not just DeFi? If big institutions pour into the picks and shovels. Voila. Politics, bot odds, API layers, developer tools, capital follows the ecosystem. That could mean more uptime, better UX, enterprise integrations, and yes, more on-ramps for the next 100 million users. Or, we get the classic Wall Street squeeze. Pressure for quarterly profits, less open source purity, more gatekeeping. That's the trade-off. I'm watching one thing, whether this IPO channels money into building real utility on Ethereum, or just financial engineering. Drop your take. Is Wall Street joining the game bullish for crypto's future, or does it dilute the ethos? I'll pin the smartest counter-argument. Stay sharp and don't confuse headlines with filings.